So welcome back to the Opera GX Corner. It is October. My name is BaldZebra, and I am here to showcase a whole bunch of new games. If you're looking for spooky games, we got those. If you're looking for more than just spooky games, we got those too. And don't forget to check out the October selection dedicated to this video. Don't forget to check out the Opera GX calendar for more releases on the way so you can keep yourself updated. Without further ado, let's check out some games. Welcome to Dread Dawn. This is an open-world zombie survival sandbox game set in a city quarantined due to an unknown virus. You play as a student set in the city who failed to catch the evacuation convoy to escape the disaster zone, and you're forced to stay. The debut game from Keop Studios, interestingly enough, most of the gameplay is not based on just fighting zombies. It focuses heavily on the cinematic experience, and you watch it unfold through third-party perspectives. You use the school as a hub to keep going back to upgrade your defensive capabilities in order to upgrade yourself and others, and mostly run and hide from zombies. You can even raise chickens there.
Arcana. Raw power, wielded only by those with the resolve to...
The second game is Wizard of Legend 2. This game is set in a magical fantasy land where you are a wizard looking for the chalice of immortality. But most wizards who face this challenge die. We're not gonna though. Apart from combat spells, we also have defensive spells, buffing spells, and a whole bunch of supporting things. You can also play with your friends, which actually makes it really, really fun to try. It's a roguelike game with some awesome graphics and some enjoyable combat. It's also right around the corner, so if you're looking for it, October 10th, it's on the way.
Wish list now.
The third one on the list is one you may have seen before. This is a rebuilt and remastered Until Dawn. So it's not just a remaster, it's a remake. There's new character models, new environments, new props, and it's redone in Unreal Engine 5. Until Dawn is known for its unique butterfly effect system, where you must make choices in order to leave other choices behind, which does leave you to leave certain characters behind. You'll find that out. But really, it's a super enjoyable horror movie game. If you have not checked it out, I honestly recommend it. It'll suck you in very quickly. It received huge praise for its narrative, world building, and characters. Along with the acting involved in it, it just is top-notch. So if you're looking to play something where you decide who lives, who dies, this might be up your alley. If you like horror, then you've heard of Silent Hill. And this is a remake of the 2001 Silent Hill 2, the psychological horror classic. So you go back as James Sunderland following a mysterious letter from your wife, Mary, in search for clues in Silent Hill, of course. The crazy town with the many, many monsters. In Silent Hill 1, you are swept up in diabolical doings left and right. In Silent Hill 2, you struggle to figure out what's true in your own brain. And you have to deal with monsters.
I'm not your Mary.
It switches perspective to over-the-shoulder perspective, making you closer to what the main character sees, and the sounds focus much more on a depth-oriented directions, meaning steps, scrapes, creaks, moans, and shrieks feel even more unsettling. It's classic horror, but it's got that little extra immersion. So our fifth game is Guild Saga Vanished World. It's really a throwback to classic RPGs with an isometric turn-based combat system. You assemble your party from an extreme diverse cast of characters, each with their own unique backstories, side quests, abilities. Moreover, there's a huge emphasis on player choice, with the decisions that you do affect the story arc, but also the in-game world and your relationship with the characters in the world, not just the characters in your party. Your companions are also fully customizable, with relationships involved in them and 100 skills across 10 different disciplines. There's a demo out now, but check out Early Access on October 10th. So here's something to keep an eye on. Even if you don't really love super cozy, cute games, this game is absolutely gorgeous. If you like anything about Studio Ghibli, there is so many different comparisons between the art style. During an interview, the creative director confirmed that Howl's Moving Castle and Castle in the Sky significantly shaped the artistic direction and the overall atmosphere of the game, and it really shows. And it has all the makings of like a major indie success story because of its beauty, story, non-violent gameplay, and charm. Charm is the word. That's what we're thinking of. The game focuses on the protagonist, an android boy named Z, and his connection to the world as he seeks to unravel the tale of the last human alive on a moon called Europa.
Sending you ahead, I'm staking my heart on the future.
So if you're looking for a little game about hope, this might just be it for you.
Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king.
So imagine Persona 3, 4, 5, the old school RPGs that you know and love. Now throw it in a medieval world. Make it harsher. Make it brutal. This is what you're getting. Metaphor ReFantazio. Yeah, I struggle with its name, but you won't struggle with its gameplay. It has Persona vibes. It has Persona's heart, lungs, bone marrow, and at least one of its legs. It feels like the games that you know. Each party member has an adrenaline-induced awakening that opens them up to supernatural powers, literally ripping the hearts out of their chest to transform into beastly figures. In battle, they transform into what's called archetypes and can cast spells and use certain types of attacks. So if these are the games that speak your language, get ready to follow the new chapter.
Okay, let's get started.
So the 8th one is Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero. Now, this game has an incredible number of playable characters. There are over 180, each with signature abilities, transforms, and techniques. There are 8 different stories in total, and you start off with training under the watchful eye of Piccolo. You can change certain things, but you can't change everything. As in, if Goku died in the anime, he's going to die in the game at the same time. There's also another mode called Custom Battles, which allows fans to make their own battles. These are things that you can do for dreaming of clashes that you never saw in the anime. So if you like DBZ and you like their fighting games, this game has plenty to offer you.
Share your energy with me.
So as a fan of Gris, I'm really excited to see this. Gris was a beautiful, emotional journey through the stages of grief. Neva is about the parent-child relationship as represented by the player Alba and her wolf companion. Throughout the game, Neva grows from a young wolf needing instruction and protection to a capable being of standing alongside and defending Alba. This is a beautiful concept and a beautiful game. It's really interesting to see what will vibe with players when it comes to release because it's a journey that we all share. As they walk together, they notice that their world starts to succumb to darkness, birds start to fall sick, and soon there's nothing left but each other to rely on. Check it out. Save the world. So really, this is a bigger, better Mario Party. It boasts huge numbers, 110 mini games, up to 20 players that can play together. That's the highest number of players ever supported in a Mario Party game ever. There are 22 playable characters that we know of so far, and all of the classics are there. You get thrown into competitive mini games, many of which are played independently, like one where you have to bake bread just to the right temperature, and another where you have to basically playing a modern version of Blockbusting Alley. Others throw 20 on the screen at once where you have to dodge Bowser's attack or try to avoid falling to your death.
Jamboree game launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 17th.
Alright, a long-awaited sequel to a 2011 title. Let's get back into some Spooktober. This one features a broad 8-player co-op, and you work together to stay alive against these hordes of zombies everywhere trying to destroy humanity. Perfect. There's no room for last person standing. You either survive together or perish together. Each match, you go from shaking in the darkness with only a beer bottle to forming a fully stocked up squad with assault rifles and explosives. It is UE5, so it should look pretty good, and there's early access just in time for Halloween.
It is time to awaken the ultimate life.
So we all knew Keanu Reeves would be voicing Shadow in the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3, but now he's taking his voice talents to Sega's video games as well. In this standalone campaign, Shadow's nemesis Black Doom has re-emerged and threatens to take over the world once again. Shadow must journey into the past, confront his painful memories, and unlock new dark powers to save the world. Announced during Sony's State of Play, Reeves will be voicing Shadow as part of an upcoming Sonic X Shadow Generations DLC, the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack.
I'll take this power and use it as my own.
Shadow, serves as the playable character and controls similar to Sonic, but he can stop time and freeze objects and access alternate paths. He can also use special Doom powers to power up transformations, granting him whole new abilities. So if you're a Sega fan or just enjoy the fact that Keanu Reeves keep popping up in your favorite video games, this might be for you.
The Soviet Union is no more. Despite a potential for instability and chaos, these events clearly...
All right, so this is the 21st installment of Call of Duty series and the 7th in Black Ops. Black Ops 6 single-player story will follow rogue operatives Troy Marshall and Frank Woods as they assemble a team of agents to hunt down Pantheon, a clandestine force that has infiltrated the Central Intelligence Agency and branded anyone that resists them as traitors to the United States. As with many previous Black Ops games, Black Ops 6 will also include a multiplayer component in the cooperative round-based zombie modes, which was always kind of my favorite and is perfect for Halloween, really. Treyarch also outlined various changes to multiplayer that will be made in the time for Black Ops 6 release. They also addressed the ongoing community debate about the size of multiplayer maps after the beta maps revolved around very small, often chaotic, close-quarters combat. Treyarch insisted the majority of Black Ops 6 12-core 6v6 maps at launch are medium-sized, and that the 8 maps in the beta trended in small sizes and included some strike maps, which are like 2v2, up to 6v6. Black Ops 6 is the first mainline Call of Duty game to launch straight into Xbox Series Service Game Pass. So if you've been a fan for years or looking to pick it up soon, get ready because it's coming out on the 25th of October.
May God continue to bless the United States of America.
So the last one is Dragon Age Veilguard. This is the 4th major game in the Dragon Age franchise. This is set 10 years after Dragon Age Inquisition, which was 2014.
You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look.
This game will feature new locations in the world of Thetis for people to explore, but it seems like the main focus seems to be on romance. In fact, you will have your pick. You want a buff gym rat? Go ahead. A heroic pet dad? Sure. An elegant older fellow with an emotional support skeleton? Right up my alley. In fact, the many relationships, platonic or romantic, affect gameplay in a totally new way for the series. Developing these friendships with the companions obviously contributes to an immersive gameplay experience, but there are practical benefits as well. Now, as an integral part of your crew's progression, relationship building contributes directly to leveling up companions and unlocking skill points.
I believe in all of us, so let's get it done.
So get ready, because gotta smooch them all, because I need all the skills. But you're going to have to wait till the end of the month, because it doesn't come out until the 31st. Thank you for watching this Opera GX Corner video. I hope you enjoy some of the games on the list, and keep your eye on the Opera GX calendar so that you can keep yourself updated on any new updates that are on the way. I hope your October is wonderful and is all trick and no treat. Wait, is all treat and no... Yeah, you get it. Good luck.